Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for next week. And we've got a lot going on. We have a colder southerly change coming in. It peaks this Monday or Sunday night Monday. And then by about Wednesday, Thursday, we might be dealing with a subtropical airflow. So it's going to be a bit up and down with the temperatures. We're kicking off with the animated wind map, and that low is still stuck out to the east, but it is gradually moving away eastwards. There is a southerly change or a southwesterly change moving in for the weekend. There'll be a little bit of a cool down on Saturday, but it'll still be warmer than average in many regions. Friday, definitely warmer than average in most parts of the country. We'll touch on that in a split second, but the cool down does come, and it's likely to arrive around about Saturday night, and then as we go through Sunday, that's when the sort of more southerly part comes through. In saying that, it's not a very dramatic weather forecast at all, but there will be a bit of snow and the temperatures will drop. So let's try and make sense of it. This is Friday, so well above normal for this time of the year temperature-wise. The areas in red, these are regions that are 4 to 8 degrees above normal with your daytime high. The numbers you see on the map, those are the highs. It might be plus or minus 1 or 2 degrees from that, but the colouring in red is how much those numbers you see are above normal for this time of the year. So that's Friday. Saturday's a little cooler. Not majorly cold though, it is still warmer than average in most parts of New Zealand. Around Canterbury it's about normal, also around the southern part of Wairarapa. Otherwise, everyone is still warmer than average. But then you fast forward to Saturday night and you see that colder change coming. These areas in blue and white are in this sort of 2-3 degrees below average. So there is that cold change arriving. So let's try and make sense of it all. Here we are for Saturday. So the colder change is starting to come through, but it's, as I just said, still warmer than average in a number of areas. The reason why Canterbury is about normal and Wairarapa is because you've got this area of cloud and rain and showers in the area, so it won't be overly mild. And then that clears away slowly because this big low is moving away eastwards slowly as well. And behind it, that blue line there indicates colder air coming through, and that's what we've got coming here for Sunday. So that blue line goes further up to about Cook Strait, showers on the western and southern coastlines, and in fact some might even get it into Canterbury as well for a time as it works its way through. Now this will turn to snow later on in the ranges, but in the North Island still fairly mild with those southwest winds blowing through. But then we go to Monday, and that's when the blue line goes right up into the central North Island. There'll be a couple of snow flurries in the mountains there, a couple of snow flurries in the mountains in the south, but not a lot actually going on. The map is not that busy. We've got high pressure building, and most of the wet, stormy stuff is out to sea. And this is very windy weather through here. There could be very strong winds just brushing Otago and Banks Peninsula early next week. And by Tuesday, it's starting to be pushed further away. The cold weather lingers in the east, where you have a southerly blowing through, so it's still cold there. Then the high comes in, so that could mean frosty weather coming in around next Tuesday. And by the time we get to Wednesday, high pressure rolls in, frost in some part of the country, but as soon as that high starts to move away, by the end of Wednesday and going into Thursday, the subtropical flow feeding that low will come on in. So next week, we've got a variety of weather coming on through. That is all from me. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.